Hello, Canada!
Okay, hi guys, I'm Teija. I'm studying here at Finland, Keskuspuiston ammattiopisto at Arla. And I'm studying as an artisan. I'm on second year. Artisan studies mean that I'm basically studying designing and manufacturing products. Basically, in this case, we are mostly doing handicrafts in here, different kind of traditional stuff. So I'm gonna talk about vocational skills demonstration. It's part of our schooling in here. Basically, it means that we have to do these different kind of assignments that we get competence points from. And last spring, I started doing this, like you can see here, competence points. This is what we get from showing our vocational skill demonstrations. And last spring, I started this product designing as one of my demonstrations. I took one of very basic and traditional technique, and well, not as old and not as that traditional, but still pretty commonly used material. This is a handbag. Believe me, this is going to be a handbag, yes. Back in the days, the material used in this kind of weaving was sliced thin wood. But instead of wood, as you can see, this bag is made of plastic. This kind of plastic has been around for decades. I've personally heard that this has been around from at least from 70s, 80s. Also, the plastic is really heat durable. You can actually put it in dishwasher. It takes heat pretty nicely. So basically, the story of this started with this on-the-job training. Mission was to make one day pop-up sale there for bags made of this material. They were very basic, very different from these, very basic plastic baskets, and I had to sell them. And I had to learn what the material is, what they're made of, why they are made of, how they're made of, and I hated it. I thought that I would never ever touch this thing again. But I got a really good, let's see, just a second, competence points from it.
Okay.
Yay!
Good.
Last spring, I did another in-the-job training at the same place, but we were doing this huge fair, and in there I met this woman who runs her own store. I met her later on this last summer, and she invited me to do a pop-up sale at her store later this year, maybe nearer Christmas. And ever since I got back to school this autumn, I've been working toward that. I've been making these bags, and I'm trying to get as much merch made as possible. So you have to learn to be outward and reach out to people and contact and overcome your shyness, even though it's really Finnish trait. Because if I wouldn't be like this, if I wouldn't go to people and talk with them, and believe me, Finns hate this. But if I wouldn't be like this, I wouldn't have the opportunity that I have now to do my own stuff. Even at school, I'm on school time. I get to do my own stuff here that I'm gonna sell, and I'm gonna get the money. And I get to do this amazing thing. I get to do my own pop-up sales. thing. It isn't really that easy to come up with this kind of opportunities. But when you reach out, when you hone those workplace skills, communication, coming around with other people, even though if you sometimes don't like them so much, amazing stuff can happen like this.